Stop waffling, Gary. Today I'm talking about retirement in the Philippines, and especially me. Okay, I've seen these these YouTube channels, and people have gone on about retirement and what they've done and what they need and what you can do and what you can't do, and how much money you need to turn around and do, and don't come and retire in the Philippines because of this. Well, today this is about me. I came in 2018. I stopped work in the UK, and I had to. If you watch my other videos, you'll understand why I stopped work. So you can go and watch those videos to bring yourselves up to speed. But today, so it doesn't become a 20-minute, 30-minute, 40-minute, 50-minute vlog. It becomes a little bit of me. Retired yet, and that's the reason I've got this video today, is because 1 year time today I will be officially retired in the United Kingdom. 365 days time I will receive my retirement pension in the United Kingdom, which is £911 a month. At the moment I'm living on my savings each month, yeah, which I allocated when I turned around and decided to stop work, and stop work early. So it's 2018, it will be 2024, so that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That will be 7 years I would be living in the Philippines on my savings. And has it been difficult? Sometimes it has been difficult, okay, but generally it's been pretty cool. Yeah, you can see how happy I am in my vlogs. I get a bit disgruntled about some of the things that go on in the Philippines, and you know, I'm not like one of those other bloggers that are out e-begging that come from other islands. I'm not about putting sex onto my channel to get more views. I post my vlogs. I never ask any money from you guys, and I never will. This is about my life vlog. So it's about telling you what I did and what I achieved. Now, as I said at the beginning of this vlog, I watched some vlogs. There's one guy reckons you need $3,000 a month to live in the Philippines. That's 156,000 pesos. I don't know what planet that guy's on, but you don't need 156,000 pesos a month. There are people living here that live on $800 a month, $900 a month, not $3,000. So yeah, you've got these guys. There's a guy that's up the road and he turns around and he goes, since the YouTube crash I've gone broke. You know, I think he begins with, his name's Tim, and he's got an initial, but married to a very, very nice young lady. But again, he needs to generate income to pay for this house and pay for that and pay for this and pay for this and pay for that, and he's got loads of vloggers and he's got lots of subscribers, but at the end of the day, me personally, and I'm looking at all these people, you've got loads of vloggers that go out and they travel around the Philippines and they're just doing it to turn around and get a little bit of income, 19, 20, 30,000 views. I get around about 1,000, 1,500 views. I don't get thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of views. It's not a way of turning around and generating income for me. I live on my savings. I live on what I take each month out of my account to live here, and I've just given you the figures of what I'm paying. Yeah, I do travel, I do go out, I have a scooter, I do go and do that, Annie doesn't come with me because, as you rightfully know, Annie is at school, and I pay for that. I turn around and I subscribe to the school for Annie so that she can turn around and improve and get her education. It's me giving back something I got in my country free to somebody in this country like Annie, who is a smart Filipina. She's very, very switched on, but that comes out of my savings. But as I said, I retire in the UK in 365 days time, and I will receive my old age pension from the UK, which will be £900 a month, plus the 10% increase that they've just turned around and posted for 2024. And there will be my national insurance S1 status will be there, which means I can go back to the UK, give my national insurance number, and I can get medical attention if anything is going to be untowards to me, that's going to be life-threatening, which could cause me a lot of problems here. But today is about, I've watched 8 or 9 vlogs in the last couple of days. They've all kept coming up and they've turned around and said, don't come to the Philippines because you need to have this, you need to have this, you need to have this, medication's expensive, you're going to do this. Yeah, medication is expensive. You can go and get free checkups in the city and in the hospitals, but when they turn around and want you to go and get a blood test, you have to pay for it, which is around 3,500 peso. It's £50. If you turn around and you want to go and get another test like cholesterol, it's 1,500 peso. If I wanted to turn around and go and get an eye test, it's free. If you want to turn around and get your new glasses, it's going to turn around and cost you approximately £100 to get a pair of glasses, or 2 pairs. Buy one, get one free, bog off. If you're going to be eating at all the top named hotels and restaurants in the Philippines, then you're going to need a lot of money, because you're going to be, you're going to be living like a king, you're going to be living like a president, you're going to be living like the royal family, not Harry and Meghan. What lifestyle you want. You need to turn around, you need to have somewhere to live, you need to pay electricity, you need to pay food. All the things that you are doing back in your own country, populate it over to here. Now, if you want to turn around and pay $450 a month on your rental, but you're only getting $1,000 a month, so that's 50% of your income each month, or your savings each month, is going on your accommodation. I would turn around and say, why? You're going to sit there and say, well, I like to live in a 5-bedroom house with 500 square meters of garden and I love a beach view. Great, we all do. But you need to look after your garden. You need to clean the house. You need to employ a yaya. You need to look after the maintenance on your house. Cost. Yeah? Then you'll turn around and say, well, I want to get myself a car. That's going to cost you $500,000 peso to $1,000,000 peso. Then you've got to run it, then you've got to insure it, then you've got to do the maintenance on it. So you're incurring all of these costs out of your monthly salary, pension, income or savings. Do you think that's wise? Are you here to turn around and enjoy life and live? If you are, then you don't need a bugger off big house, do you? Something that's economical, that's cost friendly, that will turn around and give a roof over your head, yeah, is something you can look at. I mean, I've got my apartment here and 10,000 pesos, 150 bucks, yeah. My electricity bill, 50 bucks. My internet, 50 bucks. My food, 200 bucks. Add it all up, it's under $1,000 a month. I live here. Yeah, I have my savings that I'm living on. Next year, I will get my pension, and my pension will pay £900 of £900, $1,200, $1,300 a month. But I'm living on $1,000 now, so I'm going to be $300 better off. I'm not touching my savings, and I'm living on my state pension. You need to do the maths, guys. You can look at these guys turn around and saying you need 156,000 peso. I find that hard to believe that somebody is spending $3,000 a month. Yeah, $3,000 a month. Yeah, that's $2,000 more than I'm spending a month. You know, and you see my vlogs, I get out, I get around, I go to the markets, I go shopping, I go to the malls, I eat out, I go down and enroll Annie at school, I get school books, I turn around and do my travelling, I pay my electricity, I've got no debt here. The bank gives me a credit card if I want to use it, but I don't use. The reason I've got a credit card is I use the credit card for an emergency at a hospital. That's what I do. I don't register for Phil Health. This Phil Health is 17,000 peso a year, but it only covers me for a certain amount because in the period of time I've been here, they got rid of the Phil Health X category, which meant that I could turn around and get heart surgery, or I could get all these other things. That all stopped, so you have to pay for that. So that's why I get a credit card. One of the reasons why I went for SRRV route on a visa, because I can run a business, I can turn around and apply for BIR status to turn around and employ people here. Whereas if I was on a tourist visa, and there's a lot of people who do it, they set up businesses, they turn around and they make a little money here, they do a bit of selling here, they do a bit of selling online, they to keep their livelihood, to keep themselves going, get some income going, to pay for their way here, but they're not paying tax. They're not, you know, when the BIR find out. So you know, every month I got this time of the year I have to complete my BIR, which is my bureau, my tax. I've got a TIN number, tax. What's it called? Tax identification number comes in the card, and I fill that out, and I go down to the tax office, region 11, and I do my tax. And what tax I got to pay, I pay, because I don't object to paying it, because it's not massive, because I'm not earning billions and billions of pesos. I get my income coming in from outside of the Philippines. I don't get taxed on that. I get taxed on my YouTube channel monetization over in America, and I get taxed here on my monetization, and that's what I try and do. But today it's about, if you're going to come to the Philippines, it's a great country. It's got lots of things that infuriate people. You need to be patient. You know, you need to make sure that you don't overspend. You do not want to be in the Philippines with no money. Don't get me wrong on this. Come here, but make sure you've got monthly income coming in. Make sure you can support yourself. Yeah, because what you don't want to be is here making money on a vlog, or doing something else, or metaverse, or doing something like that, or selling pictures, because it's going to get difficult for you. It's going to get difficult for you. You have your standard of living, set your standard of living a little bit lower, and make sure you can get into a lifestyle. As I said, this is my 5th year. Yeah, I'm not spending any more than I was spending when I first got here. Yeah, I'm not turning around and spending a shed load of money every month. The only thing that's gone up in my time here is my rent. My rent has gone up by 3,000 pesos a month. Okay, and when I came here, I didn't pay for Annie to go to school, but I do pay for her to go to school. But that's only 20,000 pesos a year. So if you look at 20,000, you divide it by 360, that's how much a day I put aside in a little plastic container, so that when Annie goes to enrol, I can give that money to Annie and then she can go and enrol. Then she gets all of her school paid, and we just have to worry about if she needs some books, or if she needs printing paper, or she needs ink for the printer. They're the incidental things. You know, A4 paper here is 290 peso for one ream. That's okay. But live within your means. Don't live outside your means. But there are lots of people out there turning around and saying, I'll give you the right information, I'll give you the honest information. Well, check my videos and go back, because I do a live update about what I'm spending each month on food, whether it goes up or whether it goes down. At the moment it's steady. Last month it was up, the month before it was up. So if it's up, I need to turn around and make sure I save that money, so I reduce my lifestyle. I don't go out and travel as far as I normally travel. I don't turn around and go and do trips up to Surigao and spend 4,000 or 5,000 pesos doing that. That money needs to go to food, because I need to feed my stomach. Annie needs to feed her stomach. It's like whatever you do in life, wherever you are in the world, yeah, cut your cloth accordingly. But as the sun goes down and it's getting dark, if you've got any questions about living costs and cost of living, just ping me a message in the comment below. Yeah, I don't live like a king. But for me, is my life has improved 100% from what I was doing back in the UK. I wasn't getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and finishing work at midnight. I wasn't having the stress of my manager at work giving me grief. I wasn't having the stress of having to do 100,000 meals in 2 hours on major world events, you know, at a major stadium in London. I didn't have that pressure. I didn't have the pressure to pay £700 a month for a mortgage. I didn't have a pressure of turning around and paying £150 to £200 a month electricity bill. I didn't have a pressure of turning around and spending nearly £1,000 a month on food in the UK. I didn't have the pressure of my taxation. I didn't have the pressure of making sure I saved. See all those pressure points? You see all those pressures? The pressure, the pressure, the pressure, the pressure. You know, I don't have that pressure anymore here. My pressure is going to pay the electricity bill. My pressure is going to get my food. My pressure is going out with Annie. My pressure is going to do some swimming. My pressure is going out and doing my vlog. This is my life log about my life. When I die and I'm pushing up daisies, somebody will be able to look at this YouTube channel when I'm dead and turn around and say, that's what life was like in DAVAO in the end of the 2000s. Wow, hasn't life changed? Anyway, like, share, subscribe, but do your homework before you come here, guys. You make your decision on what you want to do. Yeah, don't listen to some of the people that are turning around and saying you need 156,000 pesos a month to live. Yeah, bizarre. I don't know where to get their figures from.